Hi, once again, welcome to the Photon Academy. In this session, let us see some more aspects of the vectors. In the previous session, we have seen triangle of addition for the vectors. Let us see parallelogram law of vectors for the addition. Parallelogram law for addition of vectors. Now we are using parallelogram law for the addition of vectors. Observe here. Let us say this is a vector A bar whose tail and the head here. Another vector B bar whose tail and head. We have brought the tails of the two vectors A bar, the tail of A bar and the tail of B bar at the common point O, let us say. Now, I want to add these two vectors by means of a parallelogram construction. Observe, if I want to construct a parallelogram now, if I want to add the vector A, the vector B, so parallel to this vector B, I am adding this vector. Parallel to the vector B, I am adding this vector. Just I am replacing here parallel to this B bar. Observe, this is added to the head of the first vector A bar. What was the concept of triangle law? Triangle law, we have taken a note that whenever we want to add to the head of the first vector, the tail of the second vector is added. What we have done here? Observe carefully. First, what we have done? First, we have done is the tails of A bar and B bar, two vectors are brought to the origin O. To the origin O. Here, first step is in parallelogram of law, two vectors, if I want to add A bar, B bar, the tails of them are brought together at origin O. Clear? We have done this first. Then I want to add these two. To add these two, the B vector is kept parallel to here. Okay, by constructing a parallelogram. So this vector is made parallel here to construct a parallelogram such that to the head of the vector A, tail of the vector B is added. Clear? Now, what is the triangle of forces says? Triangle of addition of vectors says this is A bar, this is B bar. So the A bar plus B bar is this. This is the A bar plus B bar. Clear? Now this is A bar plus B bar. This vector. Is it okay? No. Observe. I want to add A bar and B bar in another way also. Let us say I want to keep the A bar parallel to this parallelogram like this. Here I want to keep this is A bar. Okay. Now, what is the triangle law of forces? Vector addition says. Now observe, B bar is one vector. A bar is another vector. So the tail of the A bar is attached to the head of the B bar. So this is also following triangle law of forces. That means here also, this is B bar plus A bar. B bar plus A bar. From the parallelogram, it is easily understood that it follows the property of commutative law. Property of commutative law. Second property here I am putting commutative law. What is this law says? Observe, A bar plus B bar is equal to B bar plus A bar. Observe, in this parallelogram, A bar plus B bar is equal to A bar plus B bar. Similarly, B bar plus A bar is equal to B bar plus A bar. That means both are showing the same resultant. That means the third concept here I quote is, third property here I quote is parallelogram law. Parallelogram law is making use of triangle law. Making use of triangle law. Observe. Here, parallelogram law is making use of triangle. This is nothing but a triangle law only. This is nothing but a triangle law only. Okay. To the head of the first vector, tail of the second vector is added. Final resultant is initial point to the final point, A bar plus B bar. Similarly, to the head of the first vector, the tail of the second vector is added, the upper portion. Final vector is initial position to the final position, B bar plus A bar. It can be concluded that when we are making use of a parallelogram law, indirectly, we are making use of a triangle law of addition of vectors also. That means, in conclusion, we can add the vectors either by means of triangle law of forces or by means of constructing a parallelogram law to have addition. Okay? Observe carefully. That means vectors are following commutative law. Vectors addition obeys commutative. Is it clear? So this is A bar, this is B bar, resultant is A bar plus B bar, resultant is A bar plus B bar, A bar plus B bar. Okay. Similarly, here, if this is a B bar, and if I want to add, this is A bar, then again showing the same resultant from here to here, that becomes B bar plus A bar. Okay, right. So now this is one vector. This is another vector, A bar, B bar. Resultant, initial position to final position, A bar plus. Clear? Now, this is B bar vector parallel. Okay. This is A bar vector parallel to A bar vector. Again, the resultant, final resultant, again is initial point to final point. This is initial to final B bar plus. This is nothing but parallelogram law. Okay. Now, let us see vectors addition. Vectors addition also follows associative law. Associative law. Here, not only commutative law, associative. What is associative law? Associative law nothing but suppose A bar plus B bar both are added to this resultant vector. If C bar is added, then it will be equivalent to addition of A bar vector to the summation of B bar plus C bar vector. This is known as associative law. Okay. Now let us see how it can be shown. Observe. This is A bar vector. Okay. Now I want to add to the A bar a vector B bar. This is tail and this is head of the second vector. B bar is added. So tail and head of the first vector, tail and head of the second vector B bar. Now, according to triangle law, what it is? According to triangle law, addition is initial point to resultant is final point. So this is addition. What is this addition? A bar plus B. A bar plus B bar is a vector. Initial position to the final position. Observe, to this vector, I want to add a third vector C bar. Let us say to this A bar plus B bar vector, to this head, a tail is attached, the tail of third vector C bar. This is A bar plus B bar vector. To the head of this, the tail of the third vector C bar to be added is indicated here. Clear? This is C bar. Now, according to triangle, what is this? This is A bar plus B bar vector, tail to head. Similarly, this is another vector C bar, tail to head. Now, what will be the resultant? The resultant will be from the initial point to the final point. This is the resultant. That is nothing but A bar plus B bar, first vector, plus addition of second vector. This is the result. Okay. This is the left-hand side of the associative law. Left-hand side of the associative is A bar plus B bar. Two vectors are added. To these two vectors, third vector is added, C. Okay. Now, the resultant of this is this one. Now, what is the right-hand side? Right-hand side is what? A bar to the A bar. The summation of B bar plus C bar should be added. What is B bar? What is B bar? B bar is here. What is C bar? C bar is here. Observe. Tail to head and tail to head. Observe. The tail to head of the B bar and to the head of the B bar, tail of the C bar is added. Now, resultant is what? Resultant is initial position to final position. That is, this is the resultant. This is what? B bar plus C bar. B bar plus C bar. Okay. Now, B bar plus C bar vector is achieved. We have to add this B bar plus C bar vector to which vector? A bar vector. Now, try to see that B bar plus C bar vector should be added to the A bar vector. This is A bar. This is B bar plus C bar vector. What is the resultant? Resultant is same. Initial point to the final point. Again, this will be the resultant. Okay, that is, this indicates A bar plus B bar plus C. Okay, that means left-hand side property, this one, right-hand side property, this one, both are satisfied. So, thus it obeys A bar plus B bar. To the summation, C bar is added. Again, to the vector A bar, the summation of B bar plus C bar is, it follows associative law. Associative. Okay. So vectors addition follows both commutative law as well as associative. Okay. Now, let us see subtraction of vectors. Subtraction of vectors. Observe, this is one vector, A bar, tail to head. This is another vector, B bar, tail to head. Now, if I want to add this A bar to B bar by making use of triangle, this will be the resultant A bar plus B bar. This is summation. But I want to go for subtraction. When I want to take up the subtraction, observe, A bar to the A bar, I want to subtract B bar from A bar. B bar from A bar. Now this is vector A bar. B bar direction is which direction? Tail to head this direction. This is positive direction. Now if I reverse the direction from here to here, okay, this is minus B bar. Magnitude is same, but direction I have changed. When I change the direction, magnitude becomes same, but direction is negative. So if I want to add here, if I want to add A bar minus B bar, no, this will be the resultant A bar minus B bar. This is again a triangle. A bar minus B bar, direction I have changed. So the resultant initial point to the final point, A bar minus. Thus, suppose if a vector is A bar, okay, and if I want to change its direction, then it becomes minus A bar. Though the magnitude is same, direction is opposite, hence I have chosen as negative sign. Clear? Observe. Remember carefully here, the length of the vector, is equal to the magnitude of vector. Okay. Suppose if this is one vector A bar, this is another vector B bar. Okay. If both are having same magnitude and same direction, then they are known as equal vectors. Observe. Equal vector is one which vectors have same magnitude and same direction. Now the clarity here. Magnitude should be same, direction should also be same. So A bar is having same magnitude, B bar is also having the same magnitude, both are showing the same direction. And be careful, length of the vector is equal to the magnitude of the vector. Okay. Observe here that suppose this is a vector A bar. Clear? Another vector, this is B bar. Okay. Let us say that both have same magnitude, but different directions. So this is having direction is this side. This direction is this side. The length of this vector is both may be same. That's why length stands for the magnitude. Both may be having the same magnitude, but directions are different. Hence, they are called as unequal vectors. Hence, they are known as unequal vectors. Unequal vectors. Clear? What is the final conclusion? If two vectors have same magnitude and same direction, then they are known as equal vectors. The second point is, if two vectors have same magnitude but have different directions, then they are known as unequal vectors. I stop here. Hope you might have understood all these things very well. Observe carefully. Okay. Very, very simple. Addition of vectors. Simply, you have to take tail and edge. And the second vector also you have to take the tail and edge. Both should be added, initial to the final point. Clear? Thank you very much. If you like the video, please subscribe.